Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most essential documents in international trade, the Proforma Invoice. Whether this you are new to import, export, or already managing this international transactions, understanding the role and the formats of a Proforma Invoice is key to successful global trade. Introduction, let's see this, what we will cover. What's a Proforma Invoice? What are the purpose of a Proforma Invoice in the international trade? What are the key elements to include while just we are preparing a Proforma Invoice? And also, as we will see, some format, how we design, how we prepare this the Proforma Invoice by using this Excel, and also as we will see the some practical example of how a Proforma Invoice practically looks like. So the first is what is a Proforma Invoice? What exactly is a Proforma Invoice? A Proforma Invoice is a preliminary bill of sale sent by the exporter to the importer before the actual shipments of goods. It outlines all the key details of the transaction, such as product description, pricing, quantity, delivery terms, and payment method, but it's not a final invoice. This is a preliminary document. It is a document that initiates the transaction process, or it acts as an official offer or official quotations. SIM gives us details of the terms of sale, but it's not a final invoice, or it's not a demand for payment. Why it is important? What are the purpose of a Proforma invoice? I think that it serves several important functions. One, a Proforma invoice helps the importer begin the import process. This is the initial document. It's a starting point for the import process. Second, it is used to apply for foreign exchange or forex. So we take this the document to the bank and applying for the approvals of the forex to import the product. Third, it's a base for opening a letter of credit. Yeah, without the Proforma invoice, we cannot open a letter of credit, or without this document, that we cannot transfer this payment, or we cannot issue this cash against document. And it is used by the importer for preliminary duties or tax assessment. Sometimes you can use the Proforma invoice to assess how much does we are going to pay duties and taxes if we import the products. So it gives us the estimation. It also confirms mutual understanding of the terms. I mean, this if we agree and accept this, the document, that means both parties, both buyer and seller, agrees all the terms and conditions included in the Proforma invoice. Next, let's discuss what are the key elements of the Proforma invoice. What to include? What are the details? What makes the document unique and essential? A Proforma invoice include the following information. One is the title, the Proforma invoice. It always appears at the top middle of the document. It must contain invoice number and date. It must show seller's name and address and buyer's name and address. It should describe the product. It must show the quantity and the unit price of the product, the total amount, and what currency to use. Is it USD, or is it Euro, or what currency? It must also show the Incoterms. What's the delivery term? What's the payment term? What will be the packaging details? Is the product going to be packed with a carton, a jerrycan? What would be the packaging materials? What will does the label attached to this the packaging? What details to include in the label? Like this, the manufacturer names, production date, expiry date, lot number, and so on. What's the country of origin? What's the validity of the offer? It says sometimes that the Proforma invoice should clearly says this price is or this terms and sales is valid for this number of days or between this date and this date. And finally, the Proforma invoice should clearly show us the HS code for all products included in the document. So these are the minimum but critical information to be included in the Proforma invoice. Next, let's see that's the Proforma invoice or that's the template. Its validity. And here this you can find the Proforma invoice number. This is very critical. Customer ID, this is optional. So when we go down to this, the body of the Proforma invoice, you should include as a country of origin. This is Germany, France, or any other European countries, or can this any country in Africa. The payment term, how the payment is effected. Is it telegram transfer, advance payment, cash against document, letter of credit? What currency is used? Is it USD, Euro? Where is the port of loading or the airport, port of discharge, mode of payment? I mean, this mode of shipment, is it by air, by sea, by truck? What's the delivery term? Is it FOB? Is it CPT? Is it FCA? What's the mode of terms? The number of package? Well, I think in this case, the supplier sometimes knows how many packs, how many cartons is going to use to ship the product. Estimated gross weight, the seller based on its past experience may estimate as the weights of the shipment. So when you go down to here, there's a code of the items, unit of measurement. You can also just include here the description of the product. And don't forget to include the HS code. This is very critical to estimate the custom duties and various taxes. Unit price, quantity, total amount here. This is the total. So when just you go down at the bottom, don't forget to include the sales bank details. The exporter or the seller should write the name of the bank, the address of the bank, the SWIFT code, and so on. And finally, the seller is expected to put his own signature and stamp before he or she sends to the importer. So this is just a simple layout. This is not a standard format. Just to show you how it looks like. I mean that you can use the Microsoft Excel to design such kind of Proforma invoice format. But the most important part of the job here is don't forget to include at least the minimum requirements, the minimum information requirement, the information that we included in the previous slides. Now let's see that for the last couple of weeks. This is the actual. I changed it as the names of the importer and exporter. So in the middle, top middle, you can find as the name of the document, that's a Proforma invoice. Here the top left, or here just the top right, you can find as the supplier's name and address. I'd say that's XYZ Limited, European office, Germany. You can write also that's the telephone number. And sold to, this is the name of the importer, ABC Private Limited Company. PO Box, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. This is the seller's phone number. Date of the Proforma invoice. This is the currency. This is very important. the currency is USD. And this also does a Proforma Invoice number. Don't forget this number is used as a reference point. And remember that the validated this Proforma Invoice is valid between the 1103 to 3006 2025. If you want this further information, this means that you can write your concern at this email. So when just we move down, you can find us other information like the shipping condition or mode of shipment is it says air freight. It would be the ship air freight. The terms of delivery is CPT. Payment term is LC. Confirmed letter of credit at site. So here this you can find as at the body of this the Proforma Invoice. You can find the description of the product. Don't forget this is the product name, pineapple does flavoring. This is the HS code or tariff code. This is very critical. This is the total quantity because as the unit of measurement is kg. So quantity is around 50 kg. The unit price per kg is 13.5. Don't forget that the currency is USD. And this is the total amount. Second product is apple flavoring. The HS code is here. Quantity is 180. This is the unit price, and this is the total price. And the third product is the key lime flavoring. HS code, quantity, and unit price. This is the total amount. So when you go further down, you can find as the freight. Since this is a CPT, that means the seller is going to cover us the freight. And this is the summation of the total amount of this column. And finally, this you can find as very critical information down at the bottom of the document. Port of loading is it said as any European airport. I mean, you can ship this product from Germany or France or the Netherlands and other European countries. But the port of destination is Addis Ababa Airport. Packaging is, this product is going to be packed with cane cage canisters, and the product origin is Germany. And finally here, just you find here that's the seller's bank details. You see that's this Proforma Invoice contain this critical information. So once you make sure that all these details are available in the document, you can take this document to bank and apply for the Forex approval. This is about the Proforma Invoice. And just to close up, to sum up, the Proforma Invoice is more than just a piece of paper. It is the first formal step in the international sales process. It sets the stage for a smooth and transparent transaction between exporter and importer. If you want to design as the Proforma Invoice, you can use Microsoft Excel. That's simple to design. Once you develop the format, you simply just fill out the necessary information. This is all about my presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much.